Welcome back to online class. Today in class 5 EBS I will explain chapter 14 public property. Before starting this chapter, let understand what is property. Property is any physical or intangible entity that is owned by a person or by a group of people. Intangible entity, any item of worth that is not physical in nature, like brand name. Brand name is also a property, but it is abstract. It is not physical, we cannot touch it. Clear? Now, depending on the nature of the property, an owner of the property has the right to consume, sell, rent, transfer, exchange, or destroy their property. Clear? Now, student, let us start. Chapter 14, Public Property. Have you seen your school walls or furniture getting defaced or damaged? Defaced means something by damaging something by writing or drawing on it. Now, write 3 ways in which this can be stopped. What are the 3 ways we can stop it? By creating awareness about the importance of that property. Doing activity based on cleanliness and maintenance. By applying penalty system, we can stop all this work. Clear? Now, public property. A public property is a space that is open to the general public for their use. This space is not owned by any one person. They are usually owned by the government and they are maintained by the government or public authorities like libraries, parks, roads, monuments, beaches, and public transport. Clear? They are public properties. Now, student, property we have understood, public property. Now, property is divided into 2 groups: public property, private property. So, property that is open to the general public for their use, that is public property. Now, what is private property? Property or land that is owned by a particular person. The land doesn't have public access, that is private property. Some owners of lands have signs in their property that alert the public that they are not allowed on the land. This shows that property is private property. Now, through this picture we can easily understand houses we live in, that is private property, that is not used by public. Clear? Either we sell it, we give it on rent, we destroy it. There is no interference of public because it is private. It is owned by a individual person. Next, furnitures inside the houses, they are private property. Clear? TV, fridge, cooler, what we are using inside the houses, they are private property. Now, what is the difference between public property and private property? Land and buildings owned and directly managed by public authorities or government, which are used for public purposes, that is public property. Private property, land and buildings owned by individuals and corporations. The owners of private property has a right to sell or lease his or her property. Clear? Now, next, park. Parks are open grassy areas with many plants. Children can play and people can exercise, practice yoga, walk or chat. with their friends in this space. Parks usually have a path for walking and running. So in your locality you have seen the parks, and in your city also there are many parks where you go and enjoy, have fun. In national parks we can find a large variety of birds, animals. They are all protected by the law. Monuments. So students, examples of public property: libraries, parks, roads, monument, beaches and public transports are public properties. Now monuments. Monuments are elaborate buildings built in the memory of a person or an event. The India Gate, Hawa Mahal and Buland Darwaja are examples of famous monuments in India. Why they are built? They are built in the memory of a person or an event. Clear? Now public transport. What is transport? Vehicles which we use to go from one place to other place, that is called transport. Now public transport which is used by public, not an individual, like buses, trains and metro, rail are some means of public transport. People use them to travel from one place to another. Fares of public transport are usually affordable. Fares means money paid to travel by different modes of public transport, and affordable means cheap enough for people to buy. Auto rickshaw you use, that is public transport. Cab you use, that is public transport. Now public library. Student, what is library? A place where different types of books are kept. And public library is a place where different kinds of books are kept for public uses. People go there to read and study. Clear? People can become members of these libraries and take books for their uses after following due processes. Now, caring for school and public property. How we can take care of our school and public property. We should not write on the walls of our school or monuments. Some artists often write or draw by using a spray paint on walls in public places. It is called graffiti. These should be avoided on public properties. We should take care of school furnitures. We should always use dustbin to throw waste products and keep our surroundings clean. We should maintain silence in libraries and take good care of the books available. We should behave in an orderly means proper manner while using public transport. We should also try to keep them clean. We should purchase entry tickets while visiting any monuments. This money is used by government for the maintenance of the monument. What do you mean by maintenance? Keeping something in good condition. Clear, student? So in this chapter we have learnt about property, public property, private property, types of public property, how we can take care of public property. So you read this chapter and mark hard words. Try to make your own objective questions in between the chapters. So this explanation part is completed. Thank you.